So yeah, so tell me, Prashant, like how did you find Arlox?
Actually, we've been working for quite some time now. I actually quite forgot how we found Arlox. The origin story has been, but yeah, been what we've been working for the past 1.5 years or something. No, 2021 Feb or March, I believe we started working, and then so I don't really remember how we bumped into you guys, but yeah, I've been working with you guys for quite some time now.
Right. I remember that time I contacted you. I think we had a call and you showed, I mean, I went through your brand. But before that, Prashant, I remember you were doing ads on your own also, like in-house. So how was your experience doing ads on your own in-house?
See, when we did ads, that was right about 1 or 2 months since we launched the brand, and we didn't really have much of experience, running ads. Or I mean, not much. I didn't really have any experience running ads, so just trying to figure out things on my own and fidgeting around the dashboard and doing things by myself. So naturally, I mean, of course, since I wasn't very well experienced in that. I mean, I wasn't very well versed in that dashboard. I couldn't really, I mean, I didn't really know what I was doing. So at some point we figured, okay, we definitely need professional help to take this forward. And that's how, I bumped into you guys and we've been working with this.
Okay. So as you said, you didn't have any experience. So how did you get to know like this is the way to set up the campaigns or these sort of campaigns you set it up back then? So
Oh,
how were you
back
getting the
then, I
information?
guess I did some basic digital marketing course, something, I've done something like that. And then, with just a little bit of knowledge, I thought, okay, let's just get rolling with this and, we'll figure this out as we go. And that's how it got started.
Okay. I also remember when I did an audit of your ad account, I think you have spent quite a lot amount of money. I don't remember the exact figure, but you weren't getting you were getting some conversions. Like what was the exact challenge you were facing back then when you were doing ads in-house? You said you didn't have experience, that's one. But apart from it, what are the challenges or in sort of, let's say, time allocation? You have bought a course as well. So what was the biggest challenge that you faced back then?
See, again, just that I guess I didn't really know what we were doing. I was just fixing around over there and then just going about it. I didn't really have a plan, didn't really have like a structure behind how we're going to set things up and all those. It was just, based on my whims. I decided to do something, I just do something, not based on any particular idea or plan or anything. I just executed the way I wanted.
Okay. And what about like, I mean, you're a manufacturer, right? So how did the idea came out about your brand briefly? How did that originated?
Oh, yeah, just similarly. Like we've been on the manufacturing side for the past 20-25 years, and our parents have been in the industry as well. So at some point, we were working with some brilliant fabrics, and it just said, once we when we were working with those fabrics, we were wondering why aren't these fabrics available commonly available in the market? And we figured naturally it is because of challenges with regards to manufacturing, sourcing, and things like that. And for us having the background and the experience, we figured, okay, let's just put uh, all these years of experience behind a brand, and let's just roll with briefly. So we started briefly on a very small scale. That's when I think we're very very small batch we did, and then we just gave it out to people we know, and then they liked it, and then we figured there is some potential over here, and then we gave it out to then we started doing it in a commercial way, and then let's see how the public response has been. And fortunately, it's been a good response so far.
Okay, sounds good. So we finally launched briefly. I mean, we started doing ads for you, as you said, in 2021. So how was your experience working with us in last year, 2021?
Yeah, I think last year we did we were working for about 4 or 5 months, when we had till then we had the stock. So yeah, so like I said, I didn't really have any plan as to how this is going to work out and all that. But unfortunately, you guys pretty much knew how to get the whole performance marketing side of the business taken care. So there is something that I didn't really worry much. I pretty much give you guys the budget and I give you my plan like how much I'm planning to sell and all that. And then I just leave the rest to you guys and you take care of it. And pretty much I don't really get involved in anything apart from that and let you guys do the job.
Okay, sounds good. And one more thing, like I talk to people and they say, okay, there are a lot of this is I'm hearing recently, by the way. I haven't asked any of our clients, and they say we have been talking to market. There are like hundreds of digital marketers and agencies out there. So have you, by the way, talked with any agency, any freelancer before working with Arlox last year? You're not audible.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're audible.
Yes, I think you were like one of the 2 or 3 guys we started to speak with initially, and I think after I spoke to you, someone you worked with someone in my hometown. So and then I spoke to him. What's his what is
Zulments.
I forgot the name of the brand.
Prayas. Zulments, yeah,
I,
Prayas.
correct. Yes, yes, exactly. So I reached out to him and I checked with him. He said yes, he's been working with you guys, and then he'd given a good reference. Then we just started working. Just that he'd given a good reference. Then we loved. And after that, we didn't really talk to anyone after because we started working together and was comfortable and just going with the plan. That's pretty much it.
Okay, exactly. But that issue sorted out now this year. So you come up with the new stocks in May, June. We started working again with you. So what do you think? Like, what's your experience working with Arlox again in 2022 in the last 4 to 5 months?
It's similar, like just like what the same plan as last time. We pretty much I don't really get involved in between. I set up something. We discuss something at the start, and then I let you guys go about the plan, and then I just keep monitoring it every now and then to see how things are going. And then weekly we just get on a meeting and review them accordingly. We pretty much keeping it simple like that.
Okay. And how the weekly calls are helpful for you? Like, what do you think about these weekly calls that we do with you?
I guess it just honestly, the weekly calls is the only time I get to sit on the dashboard and see how things have been going and all. Because other than that, I don't really look at the dashboard at all. I only look at the sales happening and then dispatch because there are other things that I want to focus on. I don't want to be focused on this on a day-to-day basis. So weekly time is the only time I sit and review on the dashboard. And even initially, I used to crunch the numbers, but now I think the last 2 3 months I don't really crunch the numbers. I just look at my sales and then I check with you guys and what's the plan that you guys have for the next month and going forward, and then just follow it. Just pretty much it's just a discussion on the way forward or the week on the next week or the next month and things like that.
Okay.
Like I always tell you, I don't really look at. I don't want to know any of the figures in the dashboard. The only metric that I look at is the sales. So as long as the sale is happening, the others I don't really consider. Those are for you guys to look at. So I just look at that dashboard and I'm pretty much done with it. I don't really want to get into this side of the performance marketing side.
Okay. Well, that makes sense because you're also involved in a lot of other areas like manufacturing, and you take care of your business, then a brand, and then marketing aspect, we are taking care of it. So what do you think, like, how do you see working with Arlox in next year or 1 year, 2 years down the line? What's your plan? What's your vision with us?
With you guys, is it? I guess just figure we're bringing in more products. Right now, there are more products being underway currently, and then as in every 6 months, we're planning to introduce new products. Right? So step by step, I'll probably need help from guidance from you guys as to how to go about these things, which markets to target, and how to go about launch. So that's pretty much the help for from you guys from the performance marketing, and then and the other